Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of what I personally think is the best $100 scope on the scope market, the Hawke Vantage 2-7. All right, now guys are gonna ask me immediately, what made you pick this scope, you one-eyed son of a bitch? Here's the reason I picked it. One is the magnification is low, solid build quality, lightweight, short, and I've had several of these things sitting on top of 22s, 22 magnums that get treated like shit and never, ever had an issue with one. And they come with the 30-30 duplex, which by the way, guys that don't know, that means on the highest magnification at 100 yards, between the points on the duplex, it's 30 inches. So it'll give you some kind of scale as far as reference points and size downrange. Now this thing doesn't have one of the tricky mil dot or hash mark type reticles. This is simply a set it and forget it scope, and you never have to screw with it once you get it set up like that. Trust me, I know from playing with these things, but it's something I wanted to share with you guys because I get asked all the time, are there any decent scopes at $100? My answer is damn few. And guys that go on Amazon and eBay and these type of sites, AliExpress, however you say that, and they go on there and they leave these comments, man, this $40 scope is every bit as nice as my buddy's $800 Leupold.
Do what?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's a lie. There's no way that these scopes are going to compete with a scope in that price range. But what you will get with a scope like this is a great, reliable tool. And at the end of the day, that's all you really need your scope to do. To hold zero and be able to put the bullet where you're aiming. This scope does that great. All right, let's look at it up close. I'll show you how it did at the range. I didn't do my full range of test. There was no need. This is a budget scope. I'm not going to critique it as hard as I would an expensive precision scope. Set it, forget it, go hunting, and never have to worry about it again. All right, enough of my talk. Let's take a look at it. All right, there she is. Very small and lightweight. Now let's start out by looking at the eyepiece on this thing. Listen closely. You can hear it and feel it as you turn it. It's not butter smooth by any means, but it does have a little rubber cup, and I'm talking about for a $100 scope, it's about average, about what you would expect. The magnification ring goes from 2 to 7. It's 180 degrees to go from one power to the other. We'll take a look at it downrange here in just a minute. Now it is super smooth, and the rest of the adjustments on the scope, which is only 2 other left, that's the turrets, they also are very, very smooth. Now they're capped, and check this out. You can really, really hear and feel the clicks in this thing. And for a $100 scope, it's not sloppy. I know that's not expected, but it's really not. 1/4 MOA per click, and it actually tracks pretty freaking well. It doesn't track perfect, but it does hold zero and it does repeat. Those are the major things in the scope in this price range. There's a look at it downrange at 100 yards on 2, 4, and 7 power. Now I did it at 100 yards because all my other rifle scope reviews are done at 100 yards, so I wanted to be fair compared to the other scope. Here's the magnification point of impact shift. If you notice a little glare, it's because I didn't lock in the exposure. I want you to be able to check it out. All right, vertical tracking, this will give you an idea of just how much room that you have downrange. This right here is done on 7 power, so you can see when I raise it back up on that man-sized target, between the heavy post on the duplex, that's 30 inches. It'll give you some type of scale downrange. Horizontal tracking, same way. I'm gonna run it from stop to stop. It's going to come right back to zero. Performance-wise, for a scope in this price range, I wouldn't say it was the best if I didn't feel like it was the best. There she is. She's a little cutie. Guys, thanks for watching this video. And if you'll look on my homepage, you'll see several Hawke reviews, several of the Vantage reviews. I'm a big fan of these scopes when it comes to the really, really budget scopes. Are they perfect? Hell no, but nothing's going to be for $100 as far as the scope is concerned. Are they usable? Are they repeatable? Do they hold zero? Yes, they do. And a lot of times, that's really all you need. You got something light, you got something that looks right, you got something you can trust, something that's bright, and probably what I personally consider to be the best in its class at its price point. Now, guys are going to ask me, well, what about the 4 to 12 or 6 to 18, whatever the higher power Vantage scopes are? My personal opinion, if you're going to buy a Hawke Vantage, get a 4, get a 2 to 7, or at the top, get a 3 to 9. When you're talking about a $100 scope, you're not going to be able to get away with the high magnification. It's going to show every flaw in the scope, and believe me, there's some. But at this price range, what you're really looking for is just something you can depend on and something that you're not sitting around kicking yourself in the ass for buying off Amazon. Guys, thanks for watching. By the way, you guys want to see a really cool precision optics channel? Check out Mike at Panther Hollow here on YouTube. You're going to see a link below. Go check out his channel and look at what he's doing. He's got some really, really good stuff I know you guys will enjoy. Thank you. Bella.